Good morning, it's day two. Yesterday I went to this little BLM area and there are actually tons of camp spots there, so I found a nice spot. And today I'm gonna spend the whole day in Arches. I'm just got into the park. I just pulled over at the first bathroom spot I could find. It's 10:30. This is actually like a picnic area, but if I keep driving down this dirt road, there should be two arches, a football arch and an elephant arch. So I'm going to do that first and then come back and I'll drive through the rest of the park. There are only a few more trails I need to do. There was one I wanted to do, but the parking lot was full, so I just drove through and I was going to come back today. And of course, Delicate Arch. I haven't been to Delicate Arch yet. I was going to do it later on, maybe in the afternoon, and just kind of hang out there. It's not too long of a hike, so it's not too bad. And then there are a couple other little short walks that I want to do along the road. And then that'll be it for tonight. And I'll probably go back to the same area I was yesterday. I don't know if I'll come back here in the next day at all tomorrow. I probably won't, just because it takes maybe 20 minutes to get in. There's a timed entry starting April 1st, but today is March 26th, so there isn't any. But because of that, it does get backed up a little, but not too badly because it's cold. Not too many people out here, so like 20 minutes. Of course, longer if you get those people who are trying to get passes at the entrance. By the way, biggest hint for all of you: if you don't have a parks pass yet, just go to a national monument and just go into the visitor center and get one there. Don't go to like Arches or Yosemite or something like that, Grand Teton, and pick it up at the entrance, because that takes a while and that backs up traffic for everybody way back there. Just go to any national monument. National forests should also hand them out. Just go pick them up there. Quick and easy, no line, and then you don't hassle everyone behind you. All right, let's head on over to Football Arch and then Elephant Arch, and then we'll come back. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I made the right turn to go towards Elephant Arch, and it was immediately a sign that said four-wheel drive, low gear only road. So I was like, I'll just do it. So I popped it into four-wheel drive, and don't take the road to Elephant Arch unless you have high clearance four-wheel drive with low. I haven't had to use the low yet, but I know on a few spots I may have had to, because it's like steep rock climbs. Not like steep, but just steps that you got to go over. Right now I'm on a nicer stretch, but for a while there, it was just like curve, big rocks everywhere. Haven't scraped anything yet, so I'm pretty fine. The rocks aren't super high, but do not take the road to Elephant Arch unless you have high clearance four-wheel drive, preferably with low, because otherwise you might get stuck. But definitely high clearance. But let's go over this hill. Let's see what's over here. Hopefully not another car. That's what we're dealing with here. Big climb on this portion. The only reason I don't like these climbs is I can't tell what's over the climb because the hood blocks everything. It's just kind of like, is there a curve? There's a doozy though. I got a feeling everything's gonna shift in the car while I'm going back down. All right, let's see where the road goes. Here you go, guys. Take it slow. There's a big rock right here. Oh. Woo. Alrighty. Before coming here, I stopped by at the car wash in Moab and washed the car. Look, most of the mud's off. What's odd is there's another 4Runner here, nobody else, and he's also from Illinois. So it's funny if you drive all this far and there's just another 4Runner and also from Illinois. As you can tell, I didn't do the best job. All I did was try to get all the chunks off the body and as much off the steps as I could. And good enough, should work. But here we have the Eye of the Whale hiking trail. I think I said elephant, but I was way off. But 0.22 miles, it's that one way up ahead. And supposedly there's another arch towards the right somewhere up the road. So I'm going to drive up that way after this is done and then look for that. I don't know if I'll find it though. It's on some maps and not on some. In case you don't know, this is called a Garmin InReach. It's a satellite SOS beacon type thing, so if something happens, you can message back. It also has Bluetooth capabilities, so I can text message, email, people like that. And just nice. It's about $30, a little less than 30 a month for the plan. And I just keep it active because I'm always in the middle of nowhere. Let's turn this guy on. There's an arch in the middle. To me, it does look like the eye of a whale, like a big sperm whale type, and there's an eye down there. Wow. Wow. I'm in the eye of the whale now, and this has got to be the widest arch I've seen. I mean, I can't even explain how wide apart this is. Huge cave. You could probably fit like 30, 40 people under here, shoulder to shoulder. It's gigantic. It's such a big arch. I mean, it's not super tall, but it's one of the widest that I've seen. It's so wide. It's gigantic. This is a good one. Out the way I came, you can actually see my car way out there. It echoes really nicely. Echo! It's echoing off over there. Echo! Boom! It's all mine. All right, let's head back down the road, find that other arch, and we still have to go back up this 4x4 trail and then take a turn at the other road to go find the football arch, if it's there. It's weird. Some maps have some arches and some maps don't. So it's like, are they really there? Like, this isn't on some maps. But I think Eye of the Whale, that's a good one. It's so deep. Usually they're really narrow. It's so deep. Let's get going. Right up there is Beckwith Arch. You can't really see it as well. I'm at a little pullout where you can park, but I think during the approach you can see the sky. So let's walk down there and show you the sky through it. There it is, good old Beckwith Arch, and there's like a little crack above it. I think it's too small to be an arch, but the arch actually is bigger than what you see in the sky. It's just stone behind it, so it looks smaller. Up at the parking area, it looks like there's not even an arch because it's so close, but it's another arch. Down not too far away, it looks like it's raining. It's probably light, but we should probably get past the really soft dirt just because that's going to be really slippery mud once it gets wet. Looks like it's just passing by, on and off. Dark clouds to the right as well. I think the best thing about coming out right now is you don't have to look for rattlesnakes as you're walking around, just like dum-da-dum-da-dum, carefree. I guess that's not the best thing, but it's one of the bonuses of the cold weather. I got back to the junction and I took a right and I'm looking for football arch. Gaia said there's a football arch right around here somewhere. I passed it. So I'm going to drive back slowly and just keep looking around. Maybe you could see it that way, like backwards of where I came. But there's nothing else further as far as I can see. And there's still a lot I want to see at the park. It's 12:11, so I'm going to head back. But for the first bit, I'm just going to go really slowly and look for that arch. It might be really far away. I think Gaia is crazy. It says football arch is right here. So maybe it's like this tiny arch you can only see. I don't know. I have no idea. I should be right on it, but I don't want to walk around on this dirt. It looks like that living dirt stuff or trample any plants to look over this berm here. But I guess there is no such arch, maybe. I don't know. Could be right past here, you never know. I just pulled into a trailhead. It's within a campground road. But there are no signs saying we can't park here. So I parked here. I'm about to do this loop. There should be a Tapestry Arch, Broken Arch, and then Sand Dune Arch. I tried to park here, but yesterday it was full and the road was full on the other side. Today also the parking lot was full and the road was full all the way down. So I thought I'd try here, and there are only 2 other cars here, so it's not a bad alternative. That is not a parking spot. I don't know why it says P, but right next to the bathroom there's a parking area. So let's go do it. Should only be like 2.5 miles, not too far. Tapestry Arch. I'm the only one at the arch. I really like how this arch has like an alcove on the left that looks like it could be an arch in hundreds of thousands of years, and another one on the right, which also looks like it could become an arch in 100,000 years or more. And just like that, I'm the only one here at this arch. There were 3 people over here kind of far away from the arch taking a break, but I'm the only one here. How is it that Sand Dunes Arch parking lot was full? Like nowhere to park anywhere, up and down the street. I guess people just walk over to the Sand Dunes Arch and that's it. But just a little further is Tapestry Arch and it's beautiful. You get underneath it and there's nobody here. I don't see anybody or hear anybody coming. It's crazy. It's a beautiful arch. I wish I came here a long time ago. And oftentimes it's not even an arch, the rocks around it are all just beautiful. Just crazy formations everywhere. My gosh, if you grew up in the Midwest, you gotta come out west. I mean, you just have to. You might move. Just amazing. And there's just snow-capped mountains far away. I think they're the LaSalle Mountains. It's just insane. they ought to call this rock the Spectre Man rock. I don't know if you can see. You can see his chin, his front visor, and a sweep on his helmet on the top. You can even see his ears, or ear. Looks like you get a choice here. Not too bad. That's the parking lot back there. It's super windy. It's a true test of the wind muff on this mic. But now I'm gonna head back. Nice, easy walk, I think. I guess you could see Broken Arch from here. So I guess a lot of people are just turning around here. It seems like a lot of people are going back really quickly. I guess it takes a little while to get to it, but man, it's still worth it to get to the arches. I thought it'd just be a quick, easy hike back, but look at this monument here. This tower, it's so narrow on the bottom. And it's just like a spearhead. Jets up to a point. Beautiful. That's it for now. I'm gonna head out to Delicate Arch now. And check this out. This is from the campground. You can see, I think it's Skyline Arch right back there. Back side of it. It's pretty cool. I wonder if anybody tries to climb up to it from this side. From the other side, it's too high, but these are some of the best petroglyphs I've seen in a long time.
Hey Mom, I jumped my height.
Oh, good. I like this. It's doing. This is worth the trip. Look at the mountains in the back with the snow. Were you walking?
다람쥐 엄청 조그매.
Ryan.
Some people may not like this walk. So this is Twisted Donut Arch. Looks like a curly donut. Delicious. Just got back from the arch. I spent forever up there. Delicate Arch is definitely amazing. I don't understand how the arch formed. There's like nothing around it except on one side, and it just standing there by itself. It's so fragile. Like you'd think the wind would just really buffet it because it's out in the open. It's quite amazing. I don't know how it's still there. Definitely head out there if you can before something happens to it. I mean, it's still pretty sturdy, but you never know. But now I'm actually going to drive up to the other viewpoints. There's two other spots where you can kind of drive up and you just hike a little bit. I guess it's for like handicap accessible people. So you can just kind of drive and get a view of the arch. Kind of from far away, but at least you get a view. But I just want to check it out. So let's go on up there and we'll call it a day. It's like 5:42 now. So it's time to find camp and relax. All I've eaten 2 days in a row before dinner was yesterday one bagel. Today I had a bagel for breakfast and a bagel for lunch. And that seems to be what I do every time I'm really active and running around. I just eat a bagel as I drive. I rip apart pieces and just eat a bagel. Plain, nothing on it, just eat it. After the viewpoint, I'm gonna find a camp spot in the same area I was at before and just relax and rest. Parking lot's over there and you just take this trail easy. That one is up and up, but here you can see the arch. So you can just like wheelchair over or scoot over and you can see the arch from far away, but you can see all the people up there too. That's funny. Well, this is my campsite for tonight. It's a little too late to fly a drone. I think it's officially right at sunset. You can't fly it. I forgot. I'm certified, really, but it's been a while. But I think it's a little too late. Plus my batteries are all dead. But found this nice camp spot on a BLM. It's like three miles in from the main road. Not too far, but I actually headed northwest away from Arches so I could spend a day fishing tomorrow. I think that's my goal. So I'm gonna head west from I think Route 70 and find a place to fish. I gotta look at my phone. It's either gonna be a creek, like Cedar Creek, Singer Creek or something like that, or some reservoir. I'm not sure. Gotta get used to it. Gotta get into it. So I'm pretty new at fishing, so don't expect miracles from me. I need it easy. But I want some good fish though. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. You all take care. Have a good night, and hopefully you can make it out to Arches National Park yourself. It is an astonishing place. It's not too big. I didn't do everything. I think you could do everything in 3 days, maybe 2 days. But it's definitely go there. Check it out. All right, bye. I'm freezing. I got my thick fleece on.